Hi guys, in this video I will show you the village after 18 years of the collapse of the USSR, you know it, and the atmosphere that surrounds you and the people whom modern civilization has barely touched. It's amazing. You know, technology has reached almost every point of our earth, but the majority of people who live here have not changed under the pressure of civilization, and I would like to show it you. Okay, let's go.
The village itself is about 500 years old. It apart as a result of people hiding from the war and then built the village in the forest. I want to show you how people live today in the village after the collapse of the USSR. This is my grandmother's small house. One time many families lived on this street. Today she is the only one left. As you can see around, everything is overgrown with the plants, and you can only imagine how lonely to live here alone. Abandoned houses are everywhere, including a farm that does not work 28 years. But there are still many tractors and other Soviet working machines. I will show you one such. Cows, horses, pigs and other animals, between them and people's special relationship. Living here have to contain the home livestock and have a garden. Around the village there are fields where sunflower and other cultivated plants are grown. People work there, it is their money. They usually work in office and the like is not here. Instead they work for themselves, and it's normal. The nature of this place is incredible. With every breath fill the lungs with oxygen at full capacity. Yeah, usually in such places are rivers, and on holidays or at the weekend people rest here, fishing and swim and other. But all is not well. After the holidays people often leave trash. When I was little, I was taught how to catch a crayfish, and I catch a couple. My hands badly biting, but it's a delicacy. And yet life in this environment near the forest and the river thrives. Animals run everywhere you can see it. Oh yeah, this crayfish I told you I catch. I really love play like this. But not everything is good we would like. Every year people leave village, teenagers understand that there is another more modern life outside the village and leave. According to the 2001 census, the population here was no more than 1,000 people. Today no more than 700. Abandoned house, street, roads, everywhere. They fewer people, the smaller the living village. This is a local school. You can see how to the football field has shrunk. The school itself is a more well-kept state. In the center of the village, everything is not so bad. There are people, sometimes transport drives, and there are two shops. The main attraction of the village is the old church of about the 16th century. Some events are often held here, not only church events and just some kind of events. Once here my friends and I were playing war games here. We're running everywhere, hiding in the bushes. Yes, so I spent times in this village when I was little. It was very funny. I think no, nothing has changed here, cause children do not have phones and even the internet. By the way, now there's some kind of weeding. People take water from the wells. Someone might think that it is dirty there, but the fact that people live to be 19 years old say the opposite. And honestly, the taste of water is unique, like water from the mountain rivers. I remember when I was 20, 13 years old, there were a lot more people. In winter, meeting someone is difficult even here. Everything is close to each other. The local management house, hospital, culture house, club, and playground. Yes, it was built here relatively recently, but she already managed to a little overgrown. Everything is located in this center at a distance of 100 meters from each other. No one is repaving roads, but is already commonplace for people living expensively and very quiet. This is a place where you can rehabilitate. People wait for their calves from the fields they get from them, and then it gets on store shelves. World War II monument. Just watch this place exactly. Yes, it is noteworthy that the children throw garbage into the trash bin. Bus stop. On the stump, people play cards. It is a club and a culture house where all events are celebrated. This is a new playground for children, and against the backdrop of an abandoned kindergarten. It is unbelievable that it is not a working kindergarten next to a working children's playground. It would seem that soon everyone will live here. But no, especially closed ecosystem was formed here, where everyone knows each other, where there is a bus that travels 3 times a week to the city, where people collect and process it, side by side with the nature they have been living here for a long time. I was here when I was still little. Practically nothing has changed since that moment. People are amazing and our world is beautiful. Women give birth to children, most of them will later leave this place, but some will remain and become part of this system. Modern mail is available here, and people can send and receive mail from all over Ukraine like everyone. It was a beautiful vibe from here. To replace the old cemetery came a new one. Yes, Civilization will inevitably conquer our entire planet, but the people who live will remain the same, and it will take quite a while before something changes here. There is the local market, just take a look. This old Soviet trading system remains. The product has changed. I'm not a supporter of the Soviet Union, but I was not there at the time and I think it's good. But still it was very interesting for me to delve into the lives for these people and their culture. We are used to big cities and we can't live without the internet, but for these people this is normal. If will happen a cataclysm, they have more chance to survive than with us. But not about that. Maybe in the future this place will begin to be restored, but we don't know it. And I would like to summarize some of results. This is a life system that is practically independent of the outside world and can exist on its own for many centuries. Yes, everything is not perfect here, but it is still an unquiet place which after the collapse of the USSR remains a lot. Well, on this I will say goodbye to you guys against the backdrop of these beauties, and I hope you like this video and tell it to your friends. Okay guys, see you!